What up? My name is Fallout, and in a shameless attempt to cash in on a highly anticipated upcoming sequel, in an attempt to branch out as a content creator, nailed it, I'm playing 50 games of what could arguably be the most definitive PC FPS of all time, CSGO. Believe it or not, I've actually never touched Counterstrike in all my years of avoiding sunlight, so this should be interesting. And away we go. Game 1, and I'm not sure why I look like a Walmart Team Fortress 2 pyro, but whatever. Not really sure what the hell any of these symbols mean. Ah, yes, the Sigma Male playlist. First round, I'd love to buy something, but apparently I'm a broke bitch. I get downed pretty quickly, and if this PFP is any indication of the Counter-Strike community at large, today might be an interesting day. Apparently you still get money when you die, so I grab an M4 for the next round. After all, more expensive has to mean more better, right? Probably won't matter if I get reamed from behind though. Giggity. Some guy hits me with the essence of his shotgun and I die. Respectfully, what the f? I'm starting to pick it up a little bit, racking up a P90 triple kill, but I still get shut down and lose the round. Damn, this game is hard. Game 1 is a loss, but I'm beginning to feel the itch deep down to try and improve. Game 2, and maybe jumping into the Sigma playlist was a bit too much for my first game, so I'm gonna try whatever the hell Delta is. I get dropped into a game in progress, so I hop out and re-queue, only to get dropped into the exact same game. Yes, they really want me out here. Fine. I managed to pick up a kill with a P90, then go absolutely deep on the second guy. Maybe I'm starting to get the hang of this, is what I would say if I didn't keep dying to dudes camping in corners. It's a legitimate strategy! The campers may have won the battle, but not the war, because Game 2 is a win. Game 3, and let's go Team Terrorists. And to those of you out there who clip that out of context,
I'll see you in court, idiot.
I bought my trusty P90 and pulled another kinda deep kill for an SMG. I really think I'm starting to get the hang of it, motherfucker. I get sniped trying to help my teammates and somebody screams into the mic. Same, buddy, same. God, sometimes I think I'm totally nailing a guy and none of my shots hit, and then I end up getting nailed harder than your mama. You know, I can't put my finger on it, but I suddenly don't feel as bad about dying to corner campers anymore. I'm apparently better with the Galil than I am with the AK. I snagged 2 whole kills, and teammates saved my bacon. Really gotta figure out how to get these guns. Some of them be looking fine as hell. Okay, I got it. If you kill somebody, you can pick up their guns, meaning this is legally my property now. But I still die to the sexy gunman again. How the hell is he behind us? Final round, I finally find a gun with a scope. These things feel way better, letting me confidently pick up 2 kills. Game 3 is a win. Game 4, and is that a beret? Are the French the bad guys? Can someone explain to me why every FPS game ever made has one person who just AFKs and spawn? Must be his pre-battle meditation. What just happened? Yeah, that seems about right. Buying in-game gear is pretty expensive, but by comparison, these brunch prices actually seem kinda not bad. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel more confident with these guns. I suck. I decide that buying the gun with the biggest scope has to mean my shots will hit, right? Damn it. You may not like it, but this is what peak team morale looks like. I wish Game 4 had more to show from my POV, but my team's wiping the floor with these guys. Aw, hey, little buddy. Oh, shit. Ever so slowly getting the hang of how the guns in the game feel, and they do feel good. Game 4 is a win. Game 5, and well, looks like I've unlocked comp. Time to get sweaty. Not gonna lie to you people, these guys are pretty good, but I've discovered a fatal weakness. When they're not at their keyboards, they're powerless. I'm learning in the most painful ways possible that most people out here have the reflexes of a coked up Spider-Man. Also, apparently timeouts are a thing, and they seem really awkward. I really feel like I'm going big brain mode by trying to spray through the wooden door, only to check if it worked and get totally clowned. There's only 2 of them right now, but I swear it feels like a whole army. Doesn't really help that my teammate doesn't know how to defuse a bomb either. I don't know what hurts more, the fact that we won literally 1 second after I got domed, or the fact that CSGO out here in the post-game lobby taking the piss. Either way, Game 5 is a win. Game 6, and let's give comp another go. Man, I am gunning in this warm-up. Kinda. Our first actual round, I decided to make a dank flank to A, where I found that the only one caught off guard was me, since nobody was there. Some jabroni dared to defuse in front of me, so I tapped him in the face before going down and winning the round via explosion. Totally planned. We swapped sides, and after killing my teammate's chicken in cold blood, I paid him back by saving his bacon. It's a thankless job, being a team player. But when I'm alone, I just end up in 1v1s. Luckily, I dropped this guy with a pretty deep shot and stared at the sky to celebrate. Once again, I've saved my teammate's bacon.
Fellow, you just saved my life, yellow.
And he thanked me. Too bad I don't really know how to talk yet in game, or maybe I'm just scared too. Game 6 ends up being a freaking tie. That's 30 minutes of my life that I'm not getting back. Game 7, and you can be my wingman anytime. Apparently that game type is a 2v2 with an interesting player base. Good news though, rounds were only a minute and a half. Better news, my teammate and I were up a round without a man down pretty quickly. Damn it, gotta learn not to open my dumb mouth. So far, my favorite thing about this game is how my crosshair is apparently a prank, but then my teammate can hit BS shots like that all day. Good lord. I ponder the possibility that maybe I'm just not good at doubles. At least I clutched out around near the end there. And while I was screwing with my suppressor, my teammate actually clutched up for the tie? Again, if I wanted ties, I would watch soccer. Game 8, and Wingman was definitely shorter, but still not my cup of tea. Let's try deathmatch, maybe? I'm spawning in with random weapons, which I kind of like because I'm getting to try a ton of new stuff out. I legit thought I was popping off with the shotgun until I finally realized that the entire lobby was made up of bots. Seems like real people don't actually play this game mode. Oh well, time for a little target practice. I'll be real, it felt good to try out a bunch of weapons. Nothing beats this shotty though, it's going harder than a week-old biscotti. Well, we won, or I guess I won, but like Mama Fallout used to tell me, I should try and go interact with some real people now. Game 9, and I'm gonna give Arms Race a shot. Oh wow, this is absolute mayhem, but I'm feeling kinda cracked. Do I actually like this game mode? It's letting me get a feel for these weapons, chaotic as it might be. I've got no idea what the hell's going on, but call me McDonald's, cause I am loving it. Everybody is dying a lot, including me, but I placed third? I'll take it. Game 10, let's do that game type again. God damn, that terrorist is looking kind of dapper. Okay, so no scopes are still hard in this game. Got it. This mode is basically chaos, but organized. Team chaos? I was spraying and I was praying, but I was not winning. Damn it. Game 10 is a loss. Game 11, and as much fun as Arms Race was, I think it's time to go back to casual. Competitive is kind of too long, Arms Race is too short, but casual is just right. We have a good hold on these doors, but I end up going down hard. Jesus, it's like a clown car in there. They get the bomb down, but they don't know about my FAMAS. I put 4 on the ground and clutch the round. I can feel the improvement, boys. Still gotta work on that whole reloading thing, though. And my teammates gotta work on not shooting me. Although I've noticed a lot of teammates you get aren't really the brightest crayons in the shed, if you're feeling me. It's kind of funny when the last man standing on the enemy team has a PFP like that one. Feels like I'm playing Weeb Hunter instead of Counterstrike. The final player gets sent to Genshin Heaven, and Game 11 is a win. Game 12. And you know, I've been enjoying these past few games, but I can't help but feel that sharing this with somebody would make it better. So I did the only logical thing, bully a good friend out of his peaceful Minecraft server into getting shot in the face with me over and over. I absolutely fried in the warm-up, and it somehow carried into the first round. Still haven't figured out how to open doors though. My buddy apparently knows and shows me the way. We're like those raptors in Jurassic Park now. After the first few rounds, this game finally picks up and both of them rushed me in the basement. I took one down but got flashed, and Nerd saved my bacon with a crispy headshot. Wow, they really want me out of the basement. Who the hell do you think you are, my mom? Man, this guy just doesn't learn, does he? Oh, shit. The battle for the basement rages on. I'm guessing the other team can't imagine anybody would be that stubborn to keep going back, but these guys don't know I play D2 for a living. Well, it only took 11 rounds, but this guy finally stopped challenging me. Oh, never mind. A whole lot of basement plays later, we take the dub, and I really popped off that game. Hell yeah. Game 13, and let's keep these good times rolling. Huh, one of these guys has a 10-year birthday coin? You mean to tell me this guy's been playing Counter-Strike for 5 Fast and the Furious movies? That's a lot of family. They got the first round on us, but nobody's beaten me with the FAMAS. It was a close first half, but my man Nerd clutched up to keep it even. I'd say they weren't ready to see us in the second half, but apparently standing on a ladder means I might as well be aiming with my monitor turned off. Luckily, that first round was just a fluke. We were killing it in the second half. This jabroni tried to get all sneaky on me, but I wasn't having any of it. I was smoking these guys with my flanks, and my buddy was shooting through different dimensions. Turns out their 10 years ain't got nothing on my one day. Game 13 is a big win. Game 14, and it turns out my friend didn't know this map. Well, that makes 2 of us. But you don't need map knowledge when you're a motherfucker gamer. Looks like it was Nerd's turn to pop off, I guess. Lord knows I ain't complaining. Good lord, we're up 5 rounds in under 5 minutes, and I'm not really doing much besides getting fragged. Nerd is un-effing touchable though, so these rounds were flying by quicker than my Zer videos. He's not untouchable to me, though. Come here. Unfortunately, we choked the shutout. No biggie, though. Not like they're gonna come back from this, right? Right? Oh, thank God. I mean, I never doubted us. Game 14 is a win. Game 15, and we're back on familiar territory, but my buddy here is pulling out dual-wielding pistols. Your funeral there, John Wick. Somehow, though, they're kind of working? Literally, how is he doing this? I don't understand. He finally gets shut down, and I'm left oddly impressed and sad. Just when I thought the clown car was out of gas, my buddy decides he's gonna bring a taser to a gunfight. That thing is an insta-kill? Is this game for real? We were blazing through these rounds, lightning fast. Is this what having fun feels like? My boy may be out here montaging people, but I'm making some plays too. Nerd tried to whip out the Glocks for the final round, but they are having none of it, so I've got to clutch up for the win. GG. Game 16, and oh, a new map. Here's hoping this game is fun. As it turns out, I hate this place. We end up getting one round, but ultimately we got destroyed and I got humbled. Game 16 is a loss. Game 17 and not cobblestone ever again. All good, we're apparently on a different new map. What in the hell is your name? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, we end up making a few decent plays out here, but time and time again we learned that these guys are definitely way above our pay grade. Needless to say, game 17 is an L. Game 18, and hey, we're back on some familiar territory, along with a familiar face. Jesus, we're only in the warm-up, but it's clear this guy has a tragic medical condition where he can't miss. Well, go ahead and call me your mama's butt cheeks because good lord did I get clapped. Game 18 is a loss. Game 19, and my booty is thanking the Lord because it looks like we got some different people out here. Game starting off hot. I'm capping dudes with my deagle left and right, and Nerd also capping dudes with his deagle, saying my rifle shots were a tad crispy. Yeah, that might be a little bit of an understatement. I get a little too cocky and try to go full akimbo, only to remember that I ain't Billy the goddamn kid. Turns out the other team decided it might behoove them to go goddamn Super Saiyan because as soon as halftime hit, we didn't win a single freaking round. Game 19 is a disappointing L. GG. Game 20, and we're back on whatever the hell this map is. I don't know its name, but I think I remember liking it. Round what? What in the name of Christ are these profile pictures? Game kicks off with me putting a bullet in my buddy's butt cheek before going down myself. We didn't take that lightly, so next round my buddy picked off one while I chased the other guy down and missed every single shot. Still got him though. Honestly, with the way the first half went, I don't think I even needed eyes. See? Not too shabby. Second half goes just as well for them. I was clicking heads, meanwhile my buddy was making plays. Game 20 is a win. Game 21, and where are these guys? Turns out they're AFK, so I send my buddy in to give them the old Yeller treatment. Eventually they return to their keyboards and I give them a warm welcome back party. My housewarming gift? Headshots. These guys appreciate the gift so much that they pay it forward next round with a mouthful of buckshot. We start going punch for punch with this team. They gave some rock solid competition, but at the end of the day, we bring home the dub. GG. Game 22, and I am raring to go. Oh god, this map? Game starts up and we are absolutely bullying these guys in their spawn. That's a good sign, right? Like a gaming groundhog seeing a shadow. Man, I thought I liked the FAMAS, but I am shredding with the M4. Don't like to feel like I'm cheating, but this gun is my new side squeeze. Turns out frying in the warm-up did translate to frying in-game. Sure, we dropped the first and last round of the half, but for a few moments in between, I was absolutely cooking. And I decided to stay in the kitchen all the way up until the last round where my buddy clutched up for the dub. GG. Game 23, and no, your eyes do not deceive you. I'm literally playing the exact same team on the exact same map. We dropped the first two rounds, but I finally get my dear sweet M4 and we still lose. I'm not gonna blame it all on my buddy trying to no-scope people, but Lord knows it did not help. We put our game faces on and start gearing up for a comeback, which is pretty easy to do when you and your buddy are a couple of freaking gamers. All we need is just one more round win. Just one more round win. Just one more win. Christ! Jeez, wasn't worried at all. Game 23 is a win. Game 24, and we're back on this stupid-ass one-sided piece of back on this great map that I'm excited to get more practice on. Hey, why didn't anyone tell me to bring a sleeping bag and a bag of marshmallows? Didn't know we were all coming out here on a camping trip. God damn, the other team really likes that room. Doesn't seem like going to them is the play, but once we start slow playing them back, we actually start making moves. These goons don't think I have the ability to move slow, but the joke's on them because I've been slow my entire life. Takes freaking forever, but I got nothing but time. Game 24 is a win. Game 25, and I'm back to being solo. For a quick moment, I was happy about how fast I'd managed to find a game, but it turns out I'm getting shoved into a game already in progress. Awesome. And I'm broke. Even better. My team got slaughtered on A, so I figure I can try mid. Back to A it is.
It's where a chemistry teacher digress.
Good lord, the endgame chat is something else. Game 25 is an L. Game 26, and guess what? I've been dropped into another game in progress. Oh hey, at least it hasn't been going on for too long. Hopefully there's enough time for me to get my taint slapped. Thank God, there surely is. Game 26 is a loss. Game 27, I'm just gonna give it a minute before I queue in. Maybe I'm rushing the queue or something. I don't know. Probably being superstitious. There's no way I'm gonna get dropped into a third game already in. Oh, you've got to be me with this. What the? That guy is the terrorist? Looks like Dr. Tobias Fumke's fallen on some hard times. On the bright side, I apparently joined the winning team and we are stomping them out right now. Hashtag silver lining. Our team speed runs the dub so fast I barely see any action. Game 27 is a win. Game 28, and we finally got a fresh one. First chance I get, I traded my boring water gun for that guy's sexy silenced pistol. Gotta get me one of those things. Wish I got to use it more, but my team went beast mode and stomped out the first round. Once I got my hands on my trusty M4, I finally start to feel a little bit more useful. Okay, maybe a lot more useful. Did I just shoot that guy through some freaking wood? Hey, you ever have one of those moments where some guy who absolutely should have died kills you instead? Yeah, me neither. They've got the bomb down and armed, but I enter absolute sicko mode, dropping 2 guys, cranking a 90 on a third, then locking up the 4-piece. Realized in that moment, by the way, that I literally can't remember how to disarm the bomb. Thankfully, my teammate steps in and only makes me feel like a mild idiot. Even though we're blowing them out of the water, the other team begins mounting a big comeback. Thankfully, we clutch up and your boy gets the award for MVPest MVP. Hell yeah. Game 29. And wouldn't you know it, this game is super late in progress. Good lord, this in-game chat is awful. Rest assured, if I played even 5 seconds of it, my entire channel would get demonetized. But hey, look at this neat kill I got. Nice, nice. Game 29 is a win. Game 30, and I'm getting done dirty because I got dropped into another game in progress, baby. Oh yeah. This time I've joined the losing team, and boy oh boy, do I feel it right away. Well, at least my teammates are having fun. Hey, stop that. On God, sometimes it feels like I'm shooting right at them, landing multiple bullets, and I just get hit with one shot and fold like origami. It is super frustrating when I'm spraying down mid, hitting nothing, and just get domed by some guy who can barely see my hairline. I finally get my hands on a trusty M4 just in time for the bomb to send me to gamer heaven. Who am I kidding? I'm not going there. We got smoked, and game 30 is a loss. Game 31, and oh boy, we got a fresh lobby out here. The game gets going, and to be honest, we're knocking these guys over like a bunch of bowling pins. Weird thing was, I'd either go the entire round seeing absolutely nobody, or spend the round reenacting the Modern Warfare 2 airport scene.
Remember, no rush.
Well, that's certainly a PFP. Gotta tell you, this game is pretty challenging, but not quite as challenging as putting up with 90% of people who decide to get on the goddamn mic in these freaking lobbies. My team steamrolled, and game 31 is a win. Game 32, and even though I've dropped into yet another game in progress, this one seems like it just got going. An enemy player welcomes me with the ceremonial mouthful of buckshot, as is tradition. Get ready for the best smoke grenade clip you've ever seen in your life. Thanks, little bro. I'm learning that there's an unwritten rule of Counterstrike where the second you turn and look the other direction in a 1v1 is the exact moment that the other guy pops out and beams you right in the ass. This game was going pretty damn slow until some dude whose name is literally a YouTube link joined the game and started preaching gospel on the mic.
Why on earth would Jesus make such a serious warning?
Wasn't exactly expecting Bible camp when I booted up Counter-Strike today. Gotta give this guy props for commitment. Every time I die, he's still going. His teammates weren't too happy about it though. At this point, apparently half the enemy team has gone AFK. Guess they must be listening to the Reverend. Unfortunately for them, not even the power of God could stop an 0-4 reverse sweep from the CT side. GG. Game 33. And if you thought we were done listening to insanity on the mic, boy do I have news for you. Yeah, I don't remember ever subscribing to Virgin Radio, so into the audio settings we go. Much better. Now we can get back to your regularly scheduled programming of me getting absolutely blasted in the face. I'm getting flashbanged to high hell, but still getting kills. Yay for slow improvement. You know, getting shot really sucks, but it's hard to stay mad when the guy who popped off has this banger of a victory song. And now we play the YouTube game of hope this video doesn't get demonetized. Despite starting off okay, I spent the rest of game 33 getting stuffed into a damn locker at every freaking turn. Game 33 is a loss. Game 34, and as much fun as these casual games have been, I decided to give Deathmatch another go. Turns out to be the right call because I'm out here making up for game 33, and if you think I'm gonna spare AFK players, well, you clearly don't know me very well. Huh, bonus weapon, eh? Alright, let's give it a whirl. Doesn't feel like much of a bonus to me. And why the hell is this dude throwing gang signs at me? Maybe one day I'll finally figure out why some of my gunfights go like this and why some of them go like this. No matter, I somehow magically popped off this game. Shame the last 30 some matches didn't go this way. Yo, did I just get an overkill? John Halo would be proud. Despite the fact that I turned the enemy team into Swiss cheese, game 34 is a loss. I'm taking it as a personal victory though, don't at me. Game 35, and I'm overwhelmed with the pain of realizing that not even playing a different game mode could save me from joining hella late games in progress. I tried my little heart out, picked up 2 kills, and somehow ended up with the highest headshot percentage. I'll take it. Thanks for the free win, y'all. Game 36. And oh baby, we got a fresh game out here. Unfortunately, there's only 5 real people in this lobby, and I finally remembered why I stopped queuing this game type in the first place. Yeah, not really very fun when half of the lobby is filled with bots that make stormtroopers look like Annie Oakley, but I'm fragging out, I guess. To make a short story even shorter, my team won. I top fragged the whole lobby, victory, which is only really impressive if you consider robot bullying a competitive esport, but I digress. Game 37, and let's play a game of good news, bad news. Good news, no bots in this game. Bad news, it's a game in progress. And with one teammate AFK, of course. At least I'm on the winning team, and I racked up 2 nice kills in mid before getting completely wasted. I really have to work on sniping eventually. This guy acts like I'm tickling him with my M4. I'm sure he had a good giggle about it. At least we won the game. The Counterstrike community is filled with very special people, or so I'm learning. Game 38, and at this point, joining a game in progress or getting a fresh one is akin to winning a coin toss. I'm gonna be real with you, this game started off pretty rough, but in 4 rounds, I finally started putting in some work, and we began a comeback. I even picked up a nice little 3-piece for our 3rd round. Pure poetry. If you've never played Counter-Strike before and want just one moment to sum the whole experience up, here it is. I decide it's time to graduate to big boy FPS school and get the sniper. God damn, I should have been using this thing much sooner. Somehow my team managed to bring it back to a tied game with 1 round left. I couldn't afford my favorite new toy, but I could afford an AUG. They both start with A and have 3 letters, so close enough. Even though I pop off this round and kill literally half the enemy team by myself, they plant the bomb and destroy what almost was my favorite comeback of the day. Damn it. Game 38 is a loss. Game 39 apparently takes place in the Twilight Zone because something odd happens that I can't really explain. I get a kill, I die, then we lose. I get a kill, I die, and then we lose. I get a kill, I die. What is life? Then we lose. Where am I? Hello? Mom? Game 40, and I was hoping we'd be able to get to the end without ever seeing this map again, but it's well established by now that the universe has it out for me. I don't know if I'm playing at some kind of weird Twilight hour or what, but this lobby's got more bots running around than Elon's Twitter. Well, at least these bots make good target practice. The game gets mad at me shooting up AI though, and now the other team has 4 real people to just 1 real person on my team, me. My fears might not matter though, because bot Alfred embarrasses some guy in a 1v1 and then disarms the bomb right in front of his crab rangoons. This bot is no joke better than many real teammates I've played with today. Unfortunately, it ain't enough, and Game 40 is a loss. Jenna Ortega, you play Counter-Strike? Can you sign my M4? Game 41, and now that we're in the home stretch, I feel the urge to give comp another try. I mean, what could go wrong?
1 hour later.
I've literally had shorter waits to get on rides at Six Flags. I get put into a situation where it's supposed to be a 2v2, but it's really a 2v me since my teammate is off paying his taxes, apparently. On God, this game was sweaty as hell. I had teammates making callouts and telling me where to go. I was getting domed left and right, and I'm pretty sure I felt my cheeks glue themselves together because I was clenching so hard. This dude was going so damn hard. I only need to have 1 pixel of my face peek out before he rips it right off my head. I do manage to completely clutch up a round with not only a double kill, but a last-minute defuse so close to 0 it would make your nuts twist. I actually get a few more halfway decent round closers, and while it does get close, we end up taking a fat L because someone didn't bring a defuse kit.
Shame!
Game 42, and after understanding how important comms can be, I set my mic to be on my mouse so that I can actually speak to people without having to stretch across my keyboard. Not really sure if it's paid off yet since nobody's saying a goddamn word, but I kind of popped off in the 2nd round. Hey, get back to your own goddamn game.
It's high noon.
One of my teammates is making pretty good callouts, but unfortunately my other teammates have aim that one might call questionable. Despite all that, our team comms get better and better. And after just a few rounds of grade A teamwork, Game 42 ends up being a win. Game 43, and apparently this guy does not like that wall. I quickly come to the aid of Team Wall, only to change my mind and join Team Crazy. Walls have had it too good for too long in this country, if you ask me. We lose the pistol round when it came down to a 1v1 between Johnny Swag and Millard Chillmore. I feel like I'm tripping balls with some of these names out here. I thought things might turn around once I got an actual gun, but alas, they are gamers. Once my team started making callouts, we actually got some really good rounds. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Despite the savageness of Millard Chillmore, the enemy team is a man down, so we take the dub pretty easy. Pity. Game 44, and apparently my team is so hot they've completely wiped the entire enemy team before I could see a single person. Hope that doesn't become a recurring theme. My God, it's become a recurring theme. Wait a second, how is this guy above me with less kills and more deaths? Quick side note, if anybody wants to enroll in my grenade throwing masterclass, lessons begin at only $500 an hour. Thankfully, my ability to gun down randos seems to be pretty on point. Last round, and I gunned down 2 goons before planting the bomb and locking up the dub. Game gives me the good shot award card with a headshot percentage of 60. Are they taunting me with math? I feel like they're taunting me with math. Game 45, and even though I write off round 1 pretty early, our last man standing teammate simply yeehaws his way to victory through sheer determination and willpower. He even defuses the bomb with literally no time left. How? I celebrate his triumph by playing with this cock and taking round 2 off his hands. Ever try to shank a chicken and end up stabbing a sexy, universe-threatening villain instead? Yeah, me neither. Apologies to everyone on my team. I accidentally brought my rifle that shoots nothing but air instead of bullets, my bad. When I find a working gun, however, I start doing moderately decent. I don't feel like I'm doing very much, but one of my teammates is popping the hell off, so I can't really complain. Next round, I'm dead, so why don't we check his POV? Is he really that good? Holy shit. I racked up one last kill on some jabroni jumping off a balcony before locking up a win on the last round. Damn, that final round was only 31 seconds long? That's 1 second longer than my personal best. You know what I'm talking about, fellas? Game 45 is a win. Game 46, and behold, a magic trick. First, you see one guy, look away real quick, and now there's 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Billy. Billy. It ain't all doom and gloom though, because we got Kanye out here pulling off some not bad shots, if I do say so myself. Oh damn, looks like Billy took the mouse back from his little brother. Aside from a few kills here and there, it was a fairly uneventful first half for your boy. On the bright side, I've decided that the flashbang dance song will be played at my funeral, no ifs, ands, or buts. The other team tries to wrangle up a comeback, but me and the boys are having none of it. I've also now determined that when I become a big WWE star, my official name will be the Tenderizer. Game 47, and this looks like the kind of gun I'd probably hold up a liquor store with in a different timeline, so I'm gonna whip it out. Apparently this gun functions differently than what I would expect. I try to hide and figure it out, only for the enemy team to rotate full circle on me and put me in the ground. I catch a dude off guard by jumping around a corner, but turns out that's the sort of thing that might only work once. I don't mind playing with gamers who aren't old enough to drive, but some kid on my team called my teammate a bot.
You're literally a bot, bro.
And then proceeded to bottom out the scoreboard for the remainder of the game. One teammate straight up just murders another in broad daylight, and I vote to kick him, but apparently he's not sus enough to get thrown out the airlock. Game 47 is a loss, and I'm getting the hell off this team. Game 48 started off pretty slow with a couple of picks from me, but on round 3, the enemy team had a couple of players bail right the hell out. I almost feel bad for them. Again, almost. Am I a bad person for giving this person the yeehaw cowboy treatment? Don't answer that. Believe it or not, despite only having a team of 3, the other team begins to make a nerve-wracking comeback. They bring it all the way back to 4-8 before we finally put the kibosh on their little reverse sweep. GG. Game 49. Where to begin? Game 49 can only be described as one of the most spectacular ass kickings ever witnessed by human eyes. Oh sure, I did okay in the warm-up, but then proceeded to get absolutely bent the fuck over. Seriously, end of the first half and my entire team had less kills than their first and fourth place guy combined. We swapped sides, but I think the actual act of swapping sides legit lasted longer than the final round of game 49. Good lord. One game left. And damn, really can't end this way. Game 50, and after all these comp games, I've decided that my favorite map is probably Dust 2, so that's where I'm going. Final game seemed to be starting off well. I helped pick up a 3-piece in the street before pushing my luck and getting a haircut with a little too much taken off the top. I'm kinda salty about it, but while dead, I get to witness one of the nuttiest teammate snipes I've ever seen in my life. Some dude on the enemy team absolutely nailed me mid-gunfight, but killed his teammate to pull off the shot. People in this game are freaking ruthless. I was completely clenched trying to defuse a late game bomb, but it went off with less than 1 second left. Fortunately, these guys were pretty chill about it. I learned my lesson though and defused the next one with a bomb kit, getting the round dub right as I got my head blown off. Perfect timing. It wouldn't have truly felt like the final game if I didn't include at least one quasi-spicy op shot. So there you go. I'm kind of taking the piss, but legit beating someone 1v1 with the knife is a good feeling. I almost get a great round clutch, but barely lose in the final 1v1. I'm determined to end on a good note though. Final round. I play smart and close out with the final kill to lock up the dub. Damn, really actually had a lot of fun that last game. Maybe the Counterstrike community's more wholesome than I thought.
This is why I hate
Or maybe not.